Okay, fingers crossed this holds. Didn't immediately start melting. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, looks like the stream's holding. 'Cause, yeah, last time I was immediately having problems. Tama. Weird audio issue with this. Oh, for some reason. You guys know that. That has worked fine before. Yeah, I have 0 drop frames, so I think we're doing alright. That'll do. There we go. Oh yeah, Tom, I saw something you might appreciate earlier. There you go. From like an hour ago. I was like, yeah, that's a powerful image. Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that. Some kind of yard refuse. You have to dig for it. Fair enough. It's not a good image though. I mean, I think he basically does that to like Grady at some point in after years. Yeah, I'm willing to call it that stream is doing fine. We got through the entire wind up and no dropped frames, and my up has been consistent. So, all right. At least it had the courtesy to let us stream the bi-weekly thing in peace. Although OBS is taking its sweet time to... There we go. Alright. So, yeah, last time, yeah, yesterday, Twitch didn't want to fucking work, so, stream didn't happen. Anyway, we played a bunch of Warframe instead. That worked out. Anyway, tonight, more Pokemons. We're getting there. We have 7 badges, and we finally got our hands on Fly. And... Okay, Steelboat Survival says 22 steel in, like, half an hour. That's... yeah, that's a lot of steel. Bold assumption, yeah. I need Forma right now, that's my problem. I have that last go while I had an affinity boost. I got one on the login yesterday, got like the 3-day one. So I ended up actually, like, finishing leveling. I finished leveling the current Forma on Bone Widow. I need to finish that. That's like 3 more Forma to go. And I need adapters for Malzalon. I need... don't think I need anything for the sword, Iron Pride. I have X2 into the Relic Search for a fun time. Yeah, there's a lot of I've been finding Reforma times too. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with getting through search. I need to like write a list down of things to find. That happened to me like twice last night. I was trying to remember the part of Okina I needed. I'm like, I need an Okina part. I think it's the blueprint. Which one? It's not the rhyme, it's not the handle. I only have time to type it in one. Type in one, because you have to type in the whole fucking name every time. It's like, that's a bit much. Sometimes. You just kind of have to know what you're looking for already. It's a little, yeah. Understandable, but also sometimes insanity when you have scatterbrain. Yeah, I mean, I wrote a list of it out into Discord at some point. So I don't have a part list, but I have just a list of things that I don't own. Like Venato and Okina, I don't have. I don't have any of the Stynax stuff. I'm missing the Dual Carries blueprint, I believe. Like, there's a handful of just, like, odds and ends I just never picked up because I kind of fell off for most of, like, a year and a half. Alright, so yeah, last time we got through gym badges 6 and 7. We finally acquired Fly, so we can go places and do things unrestrained by the unfettered access of the sky instead of just the boat. We need to go to Stovehouse, I believe. We ended the stream by getting Kyogre, which was a goddamn nightmare. Heavy Ball did the trick, because it gives you a flat bonus instead of a multiplier. And considering legendaries are trying to Multiplying 1% is not a lot. So, yeah, we had problems. Nature isn't terrible. But yeah, Aqua Ring sucks to deal with, particularly when it's infinite rain. So, yeah, Heavy Ball in this instance was actually very fortuitous for us. Alright. Actually, how am I doing on pile of things? Yeah, Dive Ball, I got a good stock of stuff. And Groudon should be a lot easier, because Groudon is... Kyogre is like one nudge below... It's like one notch below the maximum capacity E-Ball can do. And Groudon is like double. Its weight is double the highest mark on the Heavy Ball. So that should do us a solid here. Go over here. Vader's Lair, yep. And this is where Groudon is. Right. Also, last time we left off, there was Calliope, the 8th gym leader and also leader of Team Chimera. The capitalist assholes that we have to destroy. Have captured Suicune, Raikou, and Entei and have Paradox evolved them into their final forms, asterisk. And are using them to control the weather so that they can strip mine the island region. There's a lot of Greek going around lately on stream. Greek and collecting friendly creatures. Friend shapes and going to Greece. Recurring themes. I'm gonna be... Actually, I don't have anything to do tomorrow night, but I am busy tomorrow. And I'm going to have, Okay, that's fine. We can do that. It should finish you off. Yeah. Sun and Sun will become available to me tomorrow. Onion's probably my best play, man. Oh yeah, speaking of Onion, now that I am reminded, and as per what Onion is named after, keep an eye out. July 2nd is the reopening of InfoWars. Which is a goddamn statement I did not believe that I would be excited about. It's about the only good thing happening in this timeline right now. Somehow InfoWars relaunches is a positive thing that's happening. Yeah, seriously. Honestly, I'm gonna stick with Crunch, I think. You kind of just want to attack things, but knockoff is probably... I mean, you have good speed, so that's actually not a terrible plan. I'm gonna switch it back if I feel like it. I do like that yesterday we were sharing speaking of like weird shit to say, yeah, we were getting sharing a similar brain cell for very different reasons. Yeah, I was making the blowjob brothers joke. And then you were out here doing it for the slightly different reason. That worked out in a very funny way. I was like, oh, I'm glad somebody else is sharing that brain joke right now. It's not just me remembering that. Theme of the day for Warframe. Hope it's gonna hurt. Ooh, and crit. Hey, give that back. They can't actually steal items in this, which is nice. Yeah, that's Bruxish. That's from Alola. It is supposed to be. It is a weird one. It's a water psychic that leans into physical. I mean, I know it's like obviously based off of real fish, but I don't remember exactly what one. There are simply a lot of fish in the sea, it would turn out. A wide variety of them. Okay, they only give you flats in this one. Whatever you say, I have a potential edge here. There we go. Alright, Whale Lord, yeah, you're at a disadvantage, so what you got, Onion? It's almost like guaranteed crit and can't miss is a hell of a combo. Like 70 power. Like, absolutely ridiculous move. I would say Split would also have been good here. It probably would have been a safer choice. Since Ice Beam is not an accuracy problem item. I was not paying attention. Houndoom, okay, no, you're fine. You may drop rocks on Doghead, that's fine. As you have with Bird and other Bird. Turns out generally, dropping rocks on head is a useful ability. Alright, 5P warned us here, but we're gonna capture Groudon and take over the world. Alright. Alright, Return of Arcanine guy.
Sorry about that.
One second. Okay. Yeah, the other guy had 6 as well. Alright. Back! Knock that off. No, that's my move. Okay, that gave us... Yeah! Yeah! That's how you do it. Ow. Okay, cool. We're good. Adler still remains. Bird is still up. Berserker. Oh, yeah, you're not gonna hold up to that. Yeah, scales go. Yeah, Accelerock is quite a good move. Fuck you, I have the covert code on Scales. Alright, I think this is Scales' first real action as Como. Alright, it's not gonna resist that, but... our lad here is very bulky. Full roar. I forget, what does that do? Oop, intimidates, attack, and special. Yeah, I don't really need that. If I was taking, like, Iron Defense and going, like, all in on retaliation. Actually, no, you should be fine. Sword Stance might give you... yeah, Body Slam, Clanging Scales. So that's special. Should be okay. Yeah, okay, we have the speed advantage here, so... somehow. Nope. Not with Shadow Sneak, but that's fine. Null. That could be... well, no, it's type null, so it's just normal type. So, we're running advantage anyway. Go for the sweep, Scales, you can do it. I believe in you. Lycanroc. Yeah, we should be okay. You could be... right, I forgot, you're fighting type. So, in the original, if you're unfamiliar with Gen 7, there is Rough Rock. Rough Rock evolves based on, I think it's like 25 plus time of day. It's kind of like a Espeon and Umbreon. Instead of friendship, it's just get it to act level. It evolves depending on time of day. The default form is just rock type, and then the night form is in dark. And then they added in Ultra a special event Rockruff that has its own ability, and if it has that unique ability, it evolves into Dusk if you evolve it, like, in, like, the hour gap between the two. But in this ROM hack, it is rock and fighting. In original, it's just this Dusk. This special Dusk form is just rock type. This special Rockruff is actually quite good because it has Tough Claws. It ups the power of, like, all contact moves. which I believe the Celerock is also contact, so yeah, it gets a lot of good legwork if you're willing to use it. I'm gonna run a little bit sacrificial here, but... Alright, I just use Protect, but that's fine. Or deleting most of the bosses. That's fine. Go get them, totally, definitely onion. Okay, well, still had to burn that up, so that's fine. Fine. Alright, taking the hits for us, but it's working out. No way! Yes way. Absolutely. Got mostly bullied by one guy. Gouging Fire was unbeatable. Wait, Gouging Fire, you're still standing. You can still win. Just one more good lava plume will bring this whole cave down. Yeah, I don't think Groudon's gonna let you break its cave. Fight a full-powered legendary Pokemon. Alright, you're lucky. Alright, you're fucking off. Alright, bud. Bye. Yeah, it was like 800, right? Again, that was kind of my problem with this ROM hack, is that it wants you... It kind of expects you to do the completionism to get all, like, 430 Pokemon. Like, it expects you to do the completionism, but then it does not give you the money to even remotely attempt to do that. Especially because it locks you behind a whole bunch of, like good TMs and a couple of special items and outfits, so, like, you're genuinely incentivized to be doing this as you go. And the game just doesn't give you the money to meaningfully do that, which is why I actually say, yeah, just use the orbs cheat, or the gold nugget cheat, and just, like, get your 99 nuggets and just catch those in when you want Pokeballs. Yeah, this game is very stingy with the cash funds. Alright. Unlike Kyogre, Primal Groudon, or Mega Groudon effectively, is also fire type. So... Sure, that's fine. Like, the Mega Evolution makes it a worse arrangement against Kyogre specifically, but it does make a general improvement to Groudon. Oh, but you fucking rest. Of course you goddamn do. Why wouldn't you? This isn't how you do a fun catch. Right, it's ground type, so it counters the rock type. Like, it's a good typing... It's... Okay, so, like, Rock and Fire is kind of a bad type match, but it's also good for Groudon in the sense that it gives it that extra stab bonus on the fire type attacks, which is the thing that Groudon really likes having a lot of. But, yeah, again, when you're doing it as, like, a comparison piece to Kyogre, absolutely losing your shit. Precipice Blades. Yeah, that's the big thing. The other one was Origin Pulse. Alright, you're at an adequate enough damage threshold. Alright, go heavy ball. Balls that are heavy. Go. It's not using rest, it's good enough. It keeps trying to use ground type moves on Adler. That's fine, we're good with that. Less good here. Oh, you know what would have been great right about now? I think I might have a simple solution to this problem, but it would mean having to leave and come back. I do know what to do here, if this ends up being too much of a pain in the ass. Yeah, worry seed. Because, Onion learns it. I think I remember catching Groudon, like, with a quick ball last time. Like, I had basically no trouble getting my hands on Groudon in comparison to Kyogre. Having some trouble this time, though. Mostly because rest sucks, and it shouldn't have more than, like, 5 PP ever. In any situation, and, like, every game gives it 10. Okay. It might help with the rest, if I can do anything. How much does that do on its own? Not a lot. Alright. Because at least if it's paralyzed, there's a chance that it won't do the thing. There we go. Fuck you. The worst. The absolute pits. Said it was give us a chance to prevent it from doing that. Not that it, you know, I didn't expect that to do that immediately while its health was still, like, in the green. Sure. Okay, your health is in the acceptable range. By 1,000 cones. Alright. Alright, heavy ball, please do me some magic here. Almost. Alright. Maybe if I give it frostbite. All the flip moves are a little too scary for this. Not gonna quite work. A little too much damage. I'd say Spite would also be useful here. Let's get you Filter. Yeah. Not even crit. Like, just a regular old Ice Beam would just finish off Garna. I got it to sub 50. Wait, what? That was... Right. Lava Plume is special attack, right? I was like, oh, it should be fine. Filter just didn't even. Alright. Run out of rests eventually. I got filtered indeed. Fine. So close. Heavy Ball's doing its magic, it's just... You get a bit lucky here is all. Fine. Yeah, I'm not raising that shiny Wingull up 40 levels for this. There we go. Thank you, Heavy Ball. That actually has me curious. Creator of all land, said to be dormant for millennia, allowing Entei to take its place as a ruler of fire and land. Yeah, it's 11 feet tall and 1,000 pounds. You know, it has like a form change and everything. Sure. It's not even a dragon type. That's why we get the name of that. Because in Dragon Warrior Monsters, Dragon Lord... In the original Dragon Warrior Monsters, Dragon Lord is actually boss type and not dragon type. So, that's fine. Yeah, I don't remember exactly our Kyogre naming. I think we just named it like Whale. Alright, all that means is to get Rayquaza. Alright. Because I was pissed off at it. I even just looked at it a minute ago, too. The whalist, you know. Like, the worst. I mean, I could change it to be Dragon Quest name, because there's the Whale Wizard. Alien Mage. Bump into every rock along the way. Alright, there we go. It appears to have equalized a little bit. Alright. Brave sacrifices. Let's see. For heavy ball shenanigans, Quaz is probably not great. $445, so it's like half capacity. Like plus 20. Which might still be useful, mind you, but instead of like plus 50. Or plus 40 and plus 30 that we were getting. Heavy enough to get a bonus, but not a lot of bonus. I don't think Rayquaza has any funny healing moves, but I mean, you know what? We can do a thing here. You also never went back and get that Frost Lance. We can do that after this. Okay, Pythia's Town. We'll take Thunder Punch off for now and go for Worry Seed. I forget if Adler can do anything. Crunch, Iron Head, back. Okay, we have a couple good options. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I am big fan of the Hisuian Zoroark. Alright, Tom should also be able to go all out on the next boss fight because, the big bad on that is not fire type, so burns can apply. Although burn is not actually that useful of a status effect against it. Alright, so that guy with the Scyther's left, so now we can actually head downward to the tower. Alright. Oh right, Hypno's dark type in this. Just hit it with the bug type move. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, Ferris. Something they'll swap out eventually here. Tell me what they want. Scrafty? Yeah, that's a terrible thing for Ferris to be out here. Go Splib. You can do this. You have full pressing advantage, go for it. Beware. Oh, yeah, no, you're still highly advantaged. Having stab on Psychic and Fairy is goddamn whack. Damn it. I can probably just throw a quick ball at you. I want a big pile of those specifically for this sort of thing. Oh! Fluffy means you're actually taking some damage from that. Scyther guy returns. Alright. I mean, sure. I mean, you can put the moth in front of me, but... pretty sure Snakebird is, like, the apex predator against a moth. Yeah, also 4 times weak to having rocks dropped on head. Could've picked Scizor, buddy. Would've worked out for you. Yeah, Adler's not in its ideal environment. I continue to hate Chatot. It's fine. Please remove with extreme prejudice. My distaste for Chatot is largely because the game... it has like a medium size... it has like an upper end medium size, like mid-tier Pokemon power range, but it shows up like really in like every game that it's in. Which sucks. Because it learns, like, Uproar pretty quickly, and Uproar's basically just special thrash. And then you're doing that on, like, level 15 Pokemon, and it's like, come the fuck on. Can we get something different here? I was like, Pokorogue has the same problem with, Flamigo, I believe. Flamigo is the fighting flying type Flamingo that also has like halfway decent stat pool, but it shows up in like early game because it doesn't evolve in Pokorogue, so that can be like... I've lost like 2 or 3 runs to Flamigo early game because you just can't counter something that already has access to like Brick Break at like level 20. Alright. Oh hey, we finally get to see the Sneasler. Which is basically just Tisui and Weavile. But unlike Weavile, it's tall. It is a tall, gangly bastard, and it also has Dire Claw, and Dire Claw is wildly good. It's like 80 power poison physical that does randomly poison, paralysis, or confusion. Okay, game's not even pretending to care on that one. Absolutely whack. Like if we weren't running with scales, that would be a very good option. Like Sneasler is just generally really good. Yep. Nope. Wasn't sure. I thought Adler might be able to outspeed it, but nope. Alright. Yeah, Onion has double advantage here, so go for it. Wrong move. I meant to use the knockoff. Oh, of course. First try. Yeah, of course. Thanks. Thanks, Raichu. I appreciate it. Alright, there we go. Please get deleted. Okay, Substrika. We can get someone else out here. Yeah, I think I might drop Skills, or Clangorous Scaled. Like, the special option is nice, but again, have Sword Stance. Really need special types on it. I mean, you can keep using agility at me, but you're already faster, so... I'll swap you out with... Let's get Zagok out here. Actually, you know what? Adler's knocked out, so he's not really getting XP here. Oh yeah, we're gonna see the next boss's, like, cornerstone Pokemon is the fancy evolved form of Diplin. And then it will be immediately deleted by Splib. But, you know. One of my favorite modern Pokemon designs is easily the thing Diplin evolves into. Uh, 47, 48. Let's stick with what we got here. Okay, I was threatening for double battle here, but nope. Zagok has some advantage here. Not a ton, but some. Go for it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do I have the Mecha Evolution icons? Let me check. Might be worth doing a little update here. Did I do them? I did a couple of them. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We've added the Mega Evolution points. We're gonna remember to do those at some point. Arcanine... Yeah, that's a bad match for Zagok now. Being Steel type also. Scales. Scales does not care about rock nor fire. It's a regular Arcanine. I'm amazed. Somebody's using a regular Arcanine. Yeah, we're telling you it's not going to do much the second round here. The thing is, it works once. You are ideal for dealing with Caparaja. I believe in the Rom Hank is for some reason also normal type. Which makes this quad weak to getting punched. Hey, finally, liquidation. Alright, sweet. Yeah, just 85 with chance to lower defense. It's basically Water Crunch. Which, for our big physical attacker, huge improvement. I don't have to worry about accuracy. It's been a weird bugbear for a 95 attack rate, but, you know, sure. Ah, okay. Was just student. Ah, a full restore. No. Did not notice him amongst all of the other green things on screen. Speaking of things for liquidation, he'd be used on. Piloswine. You are ground type. Please be destroyed. And it crit! Zagok, she's doing overkill for us here. Comfy... That is not grass type, that is just fairy type. So, Zagok should be fine. I don't know if it's grass type in this, but... Okay, it is grass type in here. Comfy is by default just fairy type. Okay. We can get around the water problem. And the fairy problem. Thanks, type change. Doing me a solid here. The Zypus. Okay, let's Pokemon Center here. Go. So, let's see, what do we got here? Ares is probably fine for this fight. Ales, Tama, Onion. Actually, I am curious because I have not actually double checked in this game because I didn't use it literally last time. You have to learn it, right? Have I ever actually checked your move here? Iron Head. Dragon Dance, Heavy Slam, Metal Burst. Heavy Slam is good. Dragon Claw is an interesting choice. Wait, do you not learn even, like, Double Edge? You learn Takedown, but you don't learn Double Edge. Doesn't learn Head Smash. Okay, it gets Double Edge right. We have Double Edge on it, my bad. But it still doesn't get... It doesn't get the one move at once. The most. Right, I was like, I'm pretty sure we have Double Edge on it. I was like, wait a second. Second guess myself for a second. I'm like, wait, no, we have it. I've grabbed it. But there's no Head Smash. I've been leaning on waiting for Head Smash to show up. Also, Strength is Rock type in this for some reason. Which actually makes it not bad. I might actually just teach you Strengthen. Over Rock Cure, because the only real Rock type move you have is Bolt Cure. And Rock Slide. So yeah, that's just better than Rock Slide. At least in, like, punching weight. Strength is normally a normal type move. Beats the crap out of Rock Slide, no flinch of that, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd rather have consistently hits than... flinch. If I really need flinch, I have... Plus, he's slow as fuck. Flinch does not matter. Even if he did flinch, it wouldn't do anything. You can't flinch when you're slow. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. Yep, alright, you take that over Salt Cure. Yeah, I think they got rid of, like, accuracy move changes, right? $50 power. Okay, yeah, I think that was like some couple ROM hacks have done, like, get rid of like special accuracy reducing moves. Yeah, Rock Smash has always done that. That's nothing new to Rock Smash. If anything, the thing that makes Rock Smash notable is that it actually has a pretty high likelihood of doing that. Which is relatively uncommon. Alright. I think we're as good as we're getting here. Anything interesting in town here? Applin, Gumi, Meanie, Kecleon. Nope, that was in fact very lethal. A-Team too strong. Send in the clowns. Yeah, I might have to. I mean, to be fair, we're, what, 12 levels over? Or 10, yeah. It's not stab, so maybe. Some things are consistent around here. Nasty plot. Yeah. No, don't take that. Goodbye, fake tears. Boost self. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I needed the crit, but hey, it might have been able to survive a tiny amount. We have a pal for this, so we should in fact capitalize on that. I think I went out of my way to teach a false swipe, so we should be good. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? Good. Alright, I'm gonna pull Onion out for a moment here. And let's put Gregorig in. And there is a thing that we can do to make Gregorig even funnier. I never bought it, so I may as well. How are my pockets looking? 12 grand, not enough. But there's a reason we grabbed all the nuggets. It's not worth juggling all the cash in this game. Game does not give you enough. It gives you enough to, like, get by on, like, a very standardized playthrough, but not enough to... Oops. Not enough to actually do all of this stuff. So... Yep, it deserves a good treatment here, you know? I would like to buy... Right, I forgot you had a sell option on here. Where are you? There we go. 45. Okay. Roughly correct. Like, if I'm gonna false swipe, I may as well false swipe, you know, as good-er-ist as I can. There we go. I forget what Mega Evolutions is special abilities, though. I can also... Yeah, I never adjusted your stuff. Let's fix you up real quick. I think you deserve. Maximum punching weight. And from here, we can pick up a mint real quick for it. Deserves all the finest. Since I haven't been like hyper diligent with doing all of the side quests, I have not been filling out my berry quota much. Since all of the backtracking in this game is a lot worse, because you can't get fly until heaven the gym. Oh hey, okay. Been reasonably diligent. Alright. You received the fruit-eating Woobat. Special moves that none of us have seen the species use before. Maybe you can use it. Alright. Specialty Woobat, which has, I think, like, a decent move on it. Got a good nature by default, though. You know, do you have Chatter? And I believe, yeah, the unique things are Chatter and Esper Wing. Yeah, I think it learns Draining Kiss naturally. Attacks with the sound wave that causes confusion. Yeah, Chatot's, that's like Chatot's signature move. And then Drain Kiss, which is good. Stuff Cheeks, like this is actually a pretty good Woobat. You really don't have to change his moves out. High crit ratio can speed and or special attack. So yeah, it can boost stats. I like that it is and or and not just or. Esper Wing is the special move of Hisuian Bravery, which is the big bad that we had to fight for the Fly HM. We'll put you in the bunch. I came here to talk to you. I would like an adamant mint because my Scizor does not need to care even slightly about special attack. Scizor worrying about special attack is like... it's like worrying about getting wet when you live in a desert. It's not a thing to worry about. It's drowning. You're more like worried about drowning in the desert, I was supposed to say. Nah, it's not too much of an issue for you. Alright, Grigorig. Alright, what moves do you have? Bullet Punch, Slash, Wing Attack, and Pulse Swipe. Alright. Alright, Scales. Off we go. Save. I could probably replace something with a better move, but time being. I think that dip one. Nope. Oh, you have protein. Slash my own replacing, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I forget what Mega's ability is. You will find out. I also need to remember I have quick pulse. It's fine. Alright, you are at an adequate amount of damage, but also... I think you still have Technician, right? Yeah, Mega Technician. Wow, that is a goofy-ass sprite. Did not land the proportions there. The head shape and the chest shape are... yeah. Like, I know Mega Scizor is slightly goofy looking, but not like... disproportionately goofy looking. Like, generally, these sprites are pretty solid. This one's great. I'll be completely honest about that. The back sprite's fine. That looks okay. Like, I like how that they know that Technician is just so good that you were making it worse by taking... if you took away Technician. Alright, I know what to call you. I mean... it's the shopkeep. How else could I call it anything else? Oh yeah, I forgot Yanma. Yeah, Yanma, when it evolves into Mega Yanma, it gains Dragon typing. One of those like burps that just kind of like refuse to come out. Ew. It was the worst. Not recommend. Put the uproar back. Don't appreciate that. Turn that on. See 360 degrees without moving its eyes. That's a lot of vision. What was it? You can have the power of... Is it just lizard fly? Huh, somebody... When did this come up? Somebody made like a full like repository, like for Dragon Warrior Monsters 1. This must be somewhat recent. I do not remember this existing before. Got like the full like breeding charts and everything. That's neat. I am happy to see these things exist. There you go. I'll post the link because I am excited about it, not whether anyone actually cares about it. My discovery. Anyway, it is just lizard fly. Oh, hey. There's a flapple over there. I may as well try and grab the flapple. Oh, there we go. Finally, it's out. Must have been tormenting me for minutes now. Anyway, meet one of the 3 forms that Applin can turn into. I enjoy Flapple. It's a little worm guy hanging out in a apple. It's good design. Very aggressive little guy. Well, I'm glad that you decided to wait until I was already done whittling your health down. I'm kind of surprised Flapple doesn't show up at nighttime, shows up during the day here. Apple Wing. It ate a sour apple that induced its evolution. In its cheek, it stores an acid capable of causing chemical burns. Its special ability, I believe, is Grav Apple, which is, it drops apple on head. I do like apple, yeah. Presumably means Appleton is at nighttime then. Appleton seems to be the more, like, preferred form, but, like, I don't know, I find it a little... Like, it's a good design, but also... I don't like the lore. Yeah, here's the other one. So here's Appleton. So it turns into a apple pie, basically. And yeah, the like ear-looking things, those are its eyes. This is the other evolution for Applin by default. Go first. Yeah, I'll say, I know this thing is bulky. Means I might be able to just have scales out here and I'll give it a whack. Apple acid. It's grass type. So, scary. So yeah, the thing I don't like about Appleton is you can see like the pie lattice on its back. Those are like supposed to peel off and be edible. I don't like that. That back. Do not wish to peel parts off of the Pokemon. Eat it. That back. It was bad when Slowpoke did it. It is worse here. I do not like it. I do not wish to free your skin. A sweet apples causes evolution. A nectarous scent wafts from its body, luring the bug Pokemon it preys on. What? Did not mean hit B on that. So yeah, that's Appleton, and then, as seen before, it turns into Diplin, which was a new thing added in Gen 9. But Diplin can evolve again, and it's a cool one. I cannot gush about its design enough. It is terrible as a Pokemon. Like, it's just, it has the worst typing for its stat spread. Does not work. Like, at all. Grass Dragon is a terrible typing arrangement. It is weak to, like, everything in existence, and 4 times weak to ice. Which is like, okay, that's fine if you have the ability to compete with literally any ice type. Which it does not. Because, like, yeah, sure, 4 times weak is, like, yeah, you can say, like, Garchomp is 4 times weak to ice. But it's Garchomp. It's like the only thing bad about it, is it's 4 times weak to ice. Like, the only counterplay to Garchomp is either 4 times weakness to ice, or is the opponent can house in a Garchomp. Like... So, I'm not gonna immediately... I'm not just knocking it for having a 4 times weakness here. It's what weak to, like... Dragon, it loses its resistance to fire, so... It takes standard damage from fire. It's, yeah, weak to Dragon, 4 times weak to ice, weak to flying, weak to bug. Weak to fairy. Like, just like a third of its spread is just does not work. Rayquaza, the ultimate Pokemon of the sky, coming down to the Earth one day. Love to see that. Well, you're gonna be in some luck here. Gotta be a little busy here. I like to plant some berries around here and bring them back to life. Yeah, I've been trying to do that a little bit. 5 glumberries, okay. Can't do... It's not really a nice way to deal with you, but if I can, I would like to. I mean, since it's not, like, completely... we might be okay. Alright, so if we had found one of these earlier, we might actually have been using one of these instead of, Murder Zurark. This was on the potential list. So, Ghost and Dragon. Nope. Too strong. Again, Dreepy is terrible. Dreepy on its own sucks. Right, yeah, I can get rid of Slash, that's fine. But yeah, I can't false swipe that thing, so... Alright. But we've seen it, so I can at least check it out here. Yeah, I still haven't caught in a mall while in this picture either. So yeah, Dreepy basically evolves into Dracloak and into Dragapult. And Dragapult is like absolutely a full-on powerhouse dragon type. Comes highly recommended. Oh right, what I was going to try. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Keep string braining on that. You be the spirits of an ancient Pokemon who hunted along the water's edge, and to live in colonies with Protector Dracloak and Dragapult. Yeah, Dreepy. So yeah, the fun gimmick on Dragapult is that it like hides Dreepy in its head and shoots them out as missiles. It's very silly. How do I feel an EP? It's like dragon and creepy. Oh, you know what? Here we go. There we go. We'll name it after the dog. That is named after the missile. Dracky is also... yeah, Dracky would have been a good one too. I was thinking Dracky earlier for, something else. There we go. Name that can have multiple meanings and also still be fitting. Alright. I like the little Rayquaza statues. Alright. I did pop you guys right. We want Splib. Electric is going to be kind of scary here, but Skunk should be fine. Oh boy, Thunder! Move I probably won't use. I'm kind of more of a... less of a gambler and more of a reliability kind of player here. At least when it comes to this. Perfect. We have it right where we want it. One more hit and I'll force it to submit to us. Raging Bolt this time. Use Thunder... good. That move only works if Rayquaza's actively attacking you, but whatever. Ow. Both of my admins failed to take you down. I'm almost impressed. No matter. Just like in the temple at Sophos, you're too late. Quiz is on the verge of defeat at my hands. I'll never obey an unproven trainer like you. You've seen my power firsthand. I command you to obey me. Use Dragon Ascent on this foolish trainer. Yeah, you haven't actually proven anything to it. His strength is still overpowering. Alright, for once, you're here at the perfect time. An example of my power. Alright. I'm glad Rayquaza will just let us, you know, have this little tiff. Here you go. Here it is. Hi, Drapple. How do you not love this? It's so good. It's the Hydro Worm, but it's in an apple. It's so good. I love it. Also, the guy on the bottom, that tail is also a separate from the thing at the top. That's a different guy too. It's so good. There's 6 worms and having one like candy, like it's literally a candied apple with 6 worms coming out of it. It's so good. I love it so much. Absolutely delightful guy. Its signature attack is Fickle Beam, which is basically it has a chance. It has like a 1 in 8 chance of doing double damage. Absolutely wacky ability. Its actual or wacky skill, I should say. Its ability is contact damage, lower speed, which is again a handy ability. If this thing didn't like just fall over instantly. Suddenly the problem with Hydrapple as a mechanical creature comes quickly into focus. But still, I love it. Absolutely delightful. Oh, whoops. I think it's on... Wait a second. You, in fact, resist, like, everything I do. I have a strong thing against you. Scales is also not great. Onion... great. Actually, I do maybe have some counterplay here. Pinkerton is kind of just type-wise kind of scary. I don't really want to shift into Zagok either. Should be fine. Because it's going to swing a steel type. And Zagok is water type, so... It's going for spikes. Ooh. That's almost kind of worse. Alright. Gonna get more out of liquidation. That's fine. So what are you doing with Spirit Break? Spirit Break's not even your move. No, you don't need Hypnosis. You've already got enough murder moves. If that was nasty plot, maybe sure. But otherwise, not really needed. Draco's ult, electric, and I don't know. That's very an electric, so yeah, we probably want to swap out there then. Onion. OG Splib had Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Neat. I mean, that was a pretty good combo, but I mean, you don't really need that with Mega. We don't really need to be flying on Dream Eater on sleep unreliability of sleep. Silverly could be anything. Go Splib. Splib has the most varied coverage. Okay, you're just normal type. Silverly's type changes depending on item equipped. It's like Arceus, basically. Or Arceus. Oh wow, you survived that. I'm impressed. Survived a moon blast. Right from Splip's got advantage here. I enjoy Tyrantram's design. Like me a good T-Rex. And again, I may obviously have some bias for, like, Tyranitar. Raging Bolt. Alright, here we are. Alright, so this thing has a real nasty move, so I'm actually gonna play it safe here. So, Thunderclap, which is its special maneuver here, it's basically special type. It is special electric type Sucker Punch. Which, as you might have guessed, would have been bad if I got hit with that while, you know, trying to deal with it. We'll heal first and then swing into it. What was that about unproven? Ridiculous, being defeated by someone so young, so inexperienced. I'm not one to be humiliated like this. But it is true, you were all defeated as well. Tell me, what is our plans? Sorry, but the weather across the region has stabilized. Kyogre, Groudon, and now Rayquaza must be fighting against our influence. Even worse, people across Delios are fighting back against Team Chimera. If we don't act soon, all will be lost. Nothing's gone right since that brat got involved. I had new orders. My simple admins. We still control the legendary beasts. Even without the weather trio, we must retreat back to Arios' hideout. Recover and plan our next strike. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll follow us right to our hideout, and I cannot stop you. But if you dare to enter, we'll do everything we can to stop you permanently. Yeah, I've already kicked your ass, though. So, whatever. Grateful for help, but it still needs to fight. Yeah, alright. Oh, cool, thanks. Okay. I appreciate that they have their own unique, like, entry screens, though. Good touch. But first things first, quick ball. Give me... Fuck yeah! Good. Didn't have to fuck around at all. Oh, that feels good. After all of the trouble I had with the last two bastards. Fuck you, just getting the quick ball. Good. Yeah, you don't really need that. Dragon Dance, that's a tempting move. Attack and speed, or just raise attack. I will take that. I'll take Dragon Dance. Alright. Flying in the upper atmosphere, it is only seen by humans once in a generation. Over the centuries, many people in Ilios lost belief in it, replacing it with Raikou. Alright. I mean, okay, yeah, I can't resist this one. If we're gonna be naming things after other games, yeah. Take Koryu. think faster than yeah, that also would have been good. Considering the situation here. Alright, and I think it just has Dragon Ascent by default? Yeah. So Rayquaza is special amongst all of the Mega Evolved Pokemon. It specifically does not have a Mega Evolution requirement other than using Dragon Ascent, which means it also can still have an equip item. Which is what has made Mega Rayquaza basically the most dominant Pokemon in, like, overpowered, and overused competitive, like, ever. So, yeah, this thing is completely insane. Its Mega Evolution denies access to weather effects. It's just all kinds of fun shit. And yeah, I was gonna say, Rayquaza also has a good move pool. And Dragon Ascent being flying type helps give it coverage that it would otherwise have to be taking from Fly. So, yeah. If I didn't generally avoid playing with legendaries, maybe Rayquaza would be taking or would be replacing Scales right now. Because that is a hard thing to turn up your nose through. Mine was Brave by default, yeah. I have like 400 special attack by 100. I don't remember exactly how high it goes. But yeah, I think Rayquaza is matching stats, but because Dragon Ascent, you want to lean into physical or mix. Yeah, that would also do it. Gaining all of the special attack EVs would in fact help significantly. Alright, I'm going to swap... You're 50 already, so... Alright, come on. Weather across Ilios is back to normal. You really saved Kyogre Groudon from Team Chimera. Once the weather started to lighten up, we came here as fast as we could and saw attacks flying around the tower. Heard Rayquaza roar. Yeah. So, are you okay? Tell us everything. You defeated Calliope, even as she's using Raging Bolt. It's true. You saved the region. Not so fast, they're just retreating. Yeah, it's the Pyrowar's Den, the heart of Team Chimera, crawling with Chimera grunts. To truly defeat Team Chimera, Aeris' hideout needs to fall. You should be able to follow the road south to Asphalt, to Port Pello, closest remaining town to Aeris' hideout. From there, you can reach the hideout and take down Team Chimera for good, alright? Used to be a small town before Team Chimera took over. In fact, Calliope is the gym leader there. I bet she's hiding there in the gym. Yeah, probably. Alright. Finally time for the last gym badge. Alright, I think before we move on to the last section here, there's a thing I want to do. one of the last sections. You're in here, right? Land and water Pokemon found in the city. Okay. Alright, grab Gregor Egg. I set you as follower for change. You see, that sprite looks good. I like the little motion, the wings, it's good. Again, some of this is really good, and then sometimes you have, like, very janky looking sprites. Alright. Dexnav, what we got here? We haven't gotten a cloth yet. Cloth. Cloth. It is crab and it is rock. There we go. What my expectation was. It's got battle armor. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a bit. It's upside down from cliffs waiting for prey. Cloth can't remain in this position for long because the blood rushes to its head. Seems like maybe it should have things that, like, counterbalance that, but... oh well. It is crab rock. It is the rock crab that is also a rock. Alright. Nature prefers crab, but nature hasn't deemed it yet the upside down crab live comfortably yet. Yeah. Oop, that wasn't even a quick ball. Okay, let me see. How many letters is this? Is it spelled the way I think it is? Yes. Yep, I can fit it. Barely, but I can fit it. Alright, I will name you Palindrome. Or that is what you are. Quick ball. There we go. Eric, getting ever closer to being better at his job. Toxic monkey. I develop their own patterns based on the community and the individual. Those who study them easily identify who is around based on the markings they paint. Yeah, they're based on the eye with that pointy finger. They evolved from Shoodle, which they don't really entirely look like they do, but yeah. I do like Graffito. No? Weird little dream pig. The heater thing. The pig. Yeah, I was re-listening to the pig episode. We're still possible worlds. Lately. Here, yeah. Yeah, I was saying Musharna has a more, like, prominent nose. I mean, I guess we can stick to other designs like, call it Tapirmon. Once again. Gotta make up for the fact that we didn't play Digimon. We're gonna name it after a Digimon. In the most basic way possible. Alright, Mushroom Tentacruel. The Tentacruel that is a mushroom. I don't like that. Put that back. I don't respect you using ingrain. Mycelium Might, if I recall, is a interesting ability. Tentacruel is not bulky enough to capitalize on the ability that it has. Gather in groups and form colonies deep within forests. They absolutely hate it when strangers approach. They're 6 feet tall. That is a very huge mushroom. Mushroom. Yeah, that one had Mycelium Might, so... Status moves never fail. So... Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Confuse Ray... all the fun ones, guaranteed to connect. But I believe it also cuts its speed down. Like, it basically makes it so it goes last if you use the ability. If you use the status effect, you go last, but it always hits. That's basically what the advantage is. But it's already really slow. But also, it It has special defense bulk, but not physical, so it just doesn't have like the kind of bulk that it needs to actually survive. Prankster for fuckers, yeah. But the difference is that Prankster works on everything that's a status-related move and not just, like, status effects. And Prankster just, you know, kind of works. Usually the advantage of a status effect move is that you want it to go first. So, yeah, I understand the problems with Mushroom Tentacruel. Alright, here we are. Oh, yeah. Hello, small alder. I'm gonna say, there's Adler and there's alder. Alders are snakes, and Adler is a eagle. Alright. So, Lycanroc, but dark. Getting the speedy ball. There you go. Got in the speedy ball. Ring's getting some stats in. Good for that. Werewolf. This Pokemon uses a rocky mane to slash any who approach. It'll even disobey its trainer if it dislikes the order it was given. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Shadow. Oh no, actually wait, I think that's actually what it is called. No wait, I might be wrong. That's it, okay, here we are. I had to pull up the name, I did not remember what it was off the top of my head. Here we are, I know what it is. Yeah, Interceptor is the name of Shadow dog in FF6. Alright, that is the whole nighttime gang. Do not have a Tortuga. Put the Tortuga on that. Heal up real quick first. I guess technically the top part's still part of the town, so... There we go. That took enough tries. I didn't get harangued on the way, at least. Alright, quick ball. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. It's kind of the wrong type for that. Yeah, you can survive another one of those. Ancient Power is gonna hurt. He doesn't want to let up, huh? Alright. Fine. I will break out the netball then. Tortuga. Not to be confused with Tortuga. It is basically the same thing. Believe that it may be a common ancestor of other turtle Pokemon. Its shell restricts movement too much for the Tortuga to be a proper hunter. Alright. Turtle, got... Oh, I think I got one. Galapagos. It's probably the wrong way to spell that, which is somewhat intentional. Galapagos. Bogus. Nope. Alright, we gotta shoot for a morning. Alright, so... what we got here? We don't have Quagsire. We don't have Palmo. Alright, let's start with the most friend-shaped one here. Oh, right. That was dumb of me. Alright. Come on, just behave. Of course you would. Alright. There we go. I think we're doing pretty well. Alright, let's see... Give me... yeah. Alright, didn't land the quick ball, so we're just gonna have to make the push here. Okay, that's fine. Still standing. Alright, that ball short because he's still water type. I have unfortunately thought of a terrible name for our Quagsire here. Waits for prey to blunder in. Fantastic wording on that. Alright, our very lumpy friend here. Yeah, I have the most dreadful of names for this thing. There we go. Obviously. Alright, should buy some potions so I don't have to go back to them to heal every time. I do like the little bell, like that is a good touch hack, honestly. And that is a cute touch. I feel like that's something I should have remarked on before, but have not. Like, I know I haven't. Alright, so we got Mudkip, we got... no, we just need to go pick up Palmo. I want to get this one done because this one has a fantastic TM that we maybe want in our arsenal before we continue onward. There. Alright, you should be pretty easy to catch with a quick ball. Yeah, there we go. Nice and simple. Everyone wants to learn Dragon Claw. Not a bad coverage move. Question is, do I want it over U-turn? I have decent dark coverage already. I keep alternating on dragon coverage. Alright, and then... Yep. Let's go for Pika Punch. That's what it does. It's Pikachu that punches. That's a fairly self-evident arrangement there. What else we got here? Both Cruel and Girder. You are... And hey, once we get like full sets, we can just start throwing those into the zoo. That gives us extra stuff, because I'm not worried about doing like the living dex thing and my own standard playthrough here. So it looks like a Tentacool. Toadstool is completely different species. Legs may be thin, but it can run at 30 miles an hour. That's a lot of speed. I'm gonna like condense you down. Hope you just be like... And we got the last guy here. And then basically once we catch this Girder here, that should cement us in having access to Earthquake. Nice. The crit actually behaved as it was supposed to for a change. Shocker of shocks. Alright, and I know what to call you. Or I-beam. Okay. So that should be everything we need. Anything missing here? I have a lichen rock, even if it's not that form. Got all of them. I know this one was bugged way back when. In the previous update, but I don't know if it still is or not. It shouldn't be. Because I think they went out of their way to fix this one. So... Shouldn't want all of the... just says in the city. The game generally only discerns between night and day. I mean, I can play daylight like in rock. Draw's a good ability to have. Let's give this a shot and see what happens. Ugh. Alright. I can think of other dog name. Let's see, we've already got kind of Dogmobile, we've got Interceptor. You know what we can do? I think I got one. We can stick with the Final Fantasy, why not? Is that good enough for you? No. Is there something I missed in them? Nope. I got all these guys. I guess Earthquake is still just plain old bugged. Unless there's something in the morning. Only thing I can do, because I was hoping that this was fixed. The only other thing would be to, like, catch everything on the island, but I don't really want to jump through that hoop right now. Nothing different here. Are you sure I have Clodsire? Yeah, I have Clump. Clump and I have Mudkip. Right. You have the Tentacool. I have the... yeah. Small mushroom, large mushroom. Should have. As I've got it. Because it says you have to catch something first before it'll show the ability. We can check. I might have donated it. That's why it's not showing up. The poison type's fine. Water poison. Yep. I have tentacle. Yeah, it's just not giving it to me. Still seems to be borked. Cool. Glad that one of the best TMs in the game is, like, completely inaccessible right now. Don't know why that's happening. Okay, well, that was a pointless diversion, I suppose, in a sense. It's unfortunate. Do you want to do a diversion as well here? There's a thing I want to pick up. Let's make sure we're healed up first. And I'll try poking around and see. Somebody's got to have, like, done, like, a message about that on the Discord server. Okay. Spinnerack. I am a sucker for Spinnerack and Ariados. I enjoy me spider designs, even if they aren't very good. Again, I continue to enjoy Bug Friend. Let's see. Clay webs. Do I have Onyx? I don't have an Onyx. Whoops. That quick ball you, but that's fine. Uh-oh. Onyx, what you doing over there? We might need to heavy ball you, actually. Like, Onyx is like one of the things Gen 2 heavy ball was made for. Not doing me any favors here. I actually don't remember Onyx Wait. I know Heavy Ball's limits have changed since then, because even back in the old times, the heaviest thing in the universe was Snorlax. And that's been surpassed long since. Onyx is being kind of a bastard. Oh, yeah, well, nice and simple. Grab this Onyx and go, and turn into an absolute headache. Yeah, thank you, Timer Ball. Yeah, pretty much. Hmm. Sure, why not? Do that. What are you geode? Asper berries. Gonna water that. That should take us, yeah. For what I'm here for. Presumably... I mean, you can't use strength. Or rock smash. What if you guys can flash? Alright, Flynn, come on. I'll take you instead of... Actually, no, I think I need you, because you're the one that can actually surf. Actually, no, because... got to do that. Help you out. I also want... That could probably get an idea to use. Not quite. Triple die? Target with splash of water 3 times in a row. Apple would be terrible. A grab apple, ED physical, drops an apple from above, lowers the foe's defense. Okay. I know it had some kind of extra effect, I just didn't remember what it was. don't remember the level. It's probably like 540. Those rock slides. A little scary. Yeah, you'll be okay. Triple kick, but wetter. Yeah, that sounds about right. There's also Axle Dive, which is like that, but it's tight. I knew about Axle Dive. Not quite as fetal. You're here for SnowRun related reasons, but not specifically for SnowRun. Trainer means I'm going in the right direction. I'm looking for wet zone. Zone X, whatever. It's towards the end. We don't have Swinubs, though. Should be able to quick ball you. Above high catch rate. Pig. The pig. Do I have like propels or anything? Nah, I'm still missing stuff in here, so. Okay, something other than a snow run will manifest itself. Here we are. This is where I was looking for. And that Palmy or Palmo will give me access to dig, so I can just get out of here. Here are you. The titular Frostlass of the Frostlass Cavern. Yeah, we can get this. We could have gotten this as soon as we got Surf, and I did in my previous playthrough. Okay, not entirely unique. 35, okay. It's alright, yeah, we're good. Also, I probably should have, quick ball, but alright. Ow. Alright, please push through the confusion, just... Paralysis, please. No, of course not. Had a feeling, but... Since I can't really get its health any lower, so... Yeah, I'm at a slight disadvantage. Emergency exit across the threshold. Status effect, so it didn't go off. I wonder if it goes off if you take damage after that point, though. Nope. Okay. Good to know. Some aliens are giving Greg, like, foresight or something. I don't think he can take foresight. Oop, that crit sound. Thank you. Fuck's still standing. Really feared by the people in Pythios Town and Sophos City. Many choose to sail south around the peninsula rather than risk Frostlass encounter. I mean, the default answer is Yuki. Does it mean snow? How's our head to you and the cave warms little. Comes with an amulet coin. A handy prize. Yeah, I think this game is generally lacking. There you go. Real Frostlass, can I hold the Pokeball for a minute? I mean, they're actually pretty likely to be dangerous. That's kind of their whole thing. 3 XP candies, ooh. I'll just spend those. Yeah, you're good. Alright, that side quest done. I forget if there's anything over here. Nope. I'm gonna stick you over here. You can go on the potential party box. For now. What do you mean you can't use dig here? It's like literally the perfect area to use dig. It's the whole point. What are you talking about? What do you mean I can't use dig here? It's the whole point. Where's Samurott? They definitely have the highest spawn rate, huh? I want to find like steel or something in here, but that's probably dugong or something. Oh, I can't even do... Dark Desert. Well, that's the point of Flash! Ugh. Rude. Don't have to be rude, video game. May as well catch the Meowth that is Steel type. We now have 3 versions of Meowth. Oh, wrong thing. It'll probably be fine. Yeah, let's say it's a Meowth. Alright, Garfield. Asper. Crossberries. May as well grow a couple here. One of these days I'll finally get my hands on the Yachi Berry. I've definitely gotten some good use out of carrying a bunch of Lepa berries around. We gotta get ourselves a Dockmobile. Like, they're one of the best Pokemon for, as like a catching aid. They get access to Nuzzle. Nuzzle is fantastic. 20 power, guaranteed paralysis. Like, it's so useful. They are also fast. They are dog and they are mobile. Make them Dogmobile. Also, I don't think I have Weasel, do I? Nope. Weasel is large, surprisingly wide sprite. Strict upgrade to Thunderwave, especially since they nerfed Thunderwave. He's wet weasel. Or it is a weasel that is wet. Now, that is enough of a diversion on that front. Wait, actually we are needed to head over here anyway. So. Not a bad thing. Yeah, this pathway is clear now. We're now in Corn Crossing. A little like that little like background instrument is slightly off. Even I can tell that one. I've gotten a Magnemite before. There's Victory Bell here and Bravery. Yeah, there's a bunch of interesting things here. What? Why do I need to hold it? Oh, ops. Oh, right, I forgot to switch out Grigorig. Alright. Fine. Oh, wrong move. And then 2 Dragon Dance. I forget if you learn in close combat or not. Drag Algae. Can probably get you with this. Cool flip. I like Drag Algae's design. Got a Mega Evolution from ZA as well. Eris wants to learn Dragon Dance. Not really. Not really a move for you. Phalanx. Yeah, you're... I mean, I should probably just send Split out here to aggravate it, but... Oh right, you're like bug type now, right? Means you resist. I don't know why you're bug type, but you're bug type. Phalanx is normally just fighting type. Sure. I mean, they're not really caterpillar shaped because they're just like, I mean, sort of, but they're like individual guys. It's a string of dudes. And not like, you know, one contiguous creature. Oh, you're both 50. And then when they Mega Evolve, they assemble into the shape of a dude. Which is, yeah, fine. Alright, go look. Here we go. Aid water and psychic, which always felt like the thing it was supposed to be, but then again, you had Starmie, so you didn't really need it to be. I mean, shout out to the Lancer group, yeah. And I called the Kappa a Kappa. Right, flavor. Okay, good. No, hi. A bug! I'm not a bug. Oh, I forgot to give Onion Thunder Punch back. Alright. Adler should be fine. We can do that once we get to the next town. Okay, that wasn't sick, it's just regular old poison. Alright, we can make do with that. Blur. You actually should be fine. You are still weak to rock, yeah. Rock does not prevent rock. Steel does, but not rock. Rock, Slayer of Rock. Cherry trees in the area started to grow after a special Tropius visited here. Now they're a key part of the Port Pelos culture. Do you like me some cherry trees? Cherry blossoms a fun design. I actually don't know what shiny Tropius looks like. I don't think it's pink. Yeah, it's just like a off-shade green. Like bananas don't even really change color. Yeah, it's just Tropius, but like with a piss filter. Even the bananas aren't even green, they're still just like... They're just like the same color. Chat thought having Thunder Punch would fix this problem, but... Let's get Ferris out here. You got strength, I want to see you use it. Gardevoir? Yeah, that's fine. Ferris is fine against Gardevoir. Alright. Let's see. Future Sight is moderately scary because it doesn't do typed damage, if I recall. It's like one of the like weird moves that is like effectively untyped, like Curse. Like the actual hit that lands is untyped and fairly powerful. Like it's a good move, but I just don't ever really use it much because I don't do a lot of like bulk teams that would actually kind of last out on that. Oh, okay, I was having a like mind fart trying to parse what that was. That's a weeping bill. Alright. I had not seen before, apparently. Zerania skips straight from Bellsprout to Victory Bell. Might just delete it, yeah. Oh, I just encountered one incidentally. Sure, game. Alright. Looks like a TM I can use. I don't think anything lands Poison Fang. A lot of good TMs I can't really use. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was trying not to do full damage right the second. That was kind of my thing. I'm not too worried about it. I'm mostly just thinking about what to use. But I'll probably just swap back Thunder Punch. Alright, call you Pitcher. You are a Pitcher plant. Nice and boring this time. Alright, Togedemaru. Yeah, this is ideal here. Ow. Food ability. I like being pointed. There we go. Alright, you're a student. all the Pokemons here. First Sunsprout when it reopened. So you have a fisher's heart like me. Alright, I'll give you this. One Super Rod. I don't think you actually need to use the fishing rod to get any Pokemon in this game. It's just not mandatory in any capacity. One whole Brockfish. The wind's giving me the desert here, but sure. I guess the beach is a desert if you think about it very badly. Ash teeth. Sounds prey with its psychic powers and then grinds them to mush with its strong teeth. Even Shelter's shell was no match for it. Alright, I'll use Snaggle. Snaggletooth. You are a being of many teeth. More citrus berries, the better. There's a few more of these laying around. Check out these sinkholes. I can jump across them. Okay. Not really seeing any sinkholes around here, but sure. Ah, bog. Large terrier. That's gonna hurt. Same thing, but can cause flinching, so just use that. Damage variation got me on that one. Just swapped into Adler. Alright, scales I'll have to do. Wouldn't be too far out from Port Pillow. Well, the ice is moderately scary. I can also just punch the dark. Yeah. How are you slower? I know it's a 7-level difference, but still. It is a Weavile. Kind of the whole thing is it goes fast. The PC trick does not work. You just kind of have to deal with it. It only fixes up at the center. Which is a change that was made in Gen 8 and 9. So you gain access to the PC link in those games. Gen 9 would definitely suck without that feature. Gen 8 doesn't really matter too much. I've just been tempted to stream Gen 8 Pokemon at some point. Alright, Victory Bell. Yeah, kind of the... No, put a mind for it here. I could put up. I don't have a mind for it here. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Which is the apple, that apple monster from More Monsters. Electrode. I mean, go for it. I really wish I had access to Earthquake right now. Be great. Fantastic, even. Yeah, there's a couple weird ones, because you need it for... Off the top, you need it for Andriel. You can use it to make a Gold Beast. Heliolisk. That fine. Yeah. There's another thing that you can also use Gulpable for. Not the game. Not that this seems listed as anything. There are definitely like unlisted combos. I think Great Drac was also Great Drac's a funny one that like it's based on using Dragon plus something with a like +3 or higher or something like that. Actually, that is one thing I'm actually really excited about for new Dragon Quest Monsters game. Is that it has it looks like they're going back to basics on it, which is interesting. They're actually straight up calling it Dragon Quest Monsters 3 or 4. The Japanese title is just EQM4. And I believe 3 is technically, I think the third game would be Caravan Heart. So they're going back to some of the basics. Apparently they're bringing back personalities, which I'm actually really excited about. That is a cool thing I always enjoyed about the first two games. So yeah, they're bringing back personalities. They're bringing back monsters actually following you in the overworld. Yeah, those are pretty good. Take it over wing attack, but that's about it. But yeah, they're bringing that back, and it looks like it. I'm not seeing it being listed as a mobile game, so it's actually going to be like developed as like a proper video game, unlike The Dark Prince. So the game will actually probably run fine. I don't know if we've done bird up before, but it is a large bird that goes up. So yeah, the game has been managing to avoid my red flags of that Dark Prince gave me. Like, I love that game deeply. Up front, like I deeply love Dark Prince, but it did have some obvious problems from being developed as obviously as a phone game first, and then an everything else game that it definitely tied itself down in a poor way. A thing that for a notable amount of time, Square was doing a lot of those for a very long while, and another game of mine that fell into that crossfire that I personal is the Crystal Chronicles remaster. That was painfully phone gamed. Oh, what? Wrong thing. Well, this is... okay, we're fine. We're safe. Ugh. I can always just mega my way out of this. So, yeah, I'm having zero reservations about the new Dragon Warrior Monsters game. Dragon Quest. Whatever. Same thing. If anything, this one's actually closer to Dragon Warrior Monsters than the series has been in a while. So, there's that. But yeah, I am genuinely extremely excited about it. Like, I'm not gonna be streaming that immediately after it comes out because I'm not limiting myself to 8 hours on that. As soon as I get my hands on that, like I may as well be noted as having fallen into a coma or something. Like, that's just... I mean, that's how I was with, that was how I was with Dark Prince, so... You are scary. Alright, I should have I brain farted and went, oh yeah, you're type, or you're water type. No, you're steel. You're bug and steel. But because you are massively bulky, you did not die to that. Alright, there we go. I was like, I knew it was just like one last thing to get into town here. Get married, I think so I can get my family, then think again. Impidimp though. Yeah. I think it's rad. Impidimp rules. Particularly Grimmsnarl. Get them up and he turns real rad. Built a couple of homes in Port Pello myself. Lumber from these forests are especially well suited for construction. Behold my masterpiece. Alright, I'll admit it's not that impressive, but you know what? I'll always be proud of what I create though. Fair enough. He made a jug. The city was founded by someone flying on the back of Atropius. More information around the statue, but I don't want to read all that. Sure. Alright. Warring city-states. Alright, so someone did a Trojan horse at some point, I'm sure. Traveler flew on Atropius in hopes of finding a new home. Landed upon the barren stretch, unwanted by any nearby cities, and they chose to trust their partner and set up camp. At this exact spot, Atropius let out a mighty roar and transformed the barren lands into blooming forest. Which created beautiful cherry blossoms, but its face is bananas. Such a beautiful story of the bonds between Pokemon and trainer. It's most of my money in trainer battles. I'm glad Pokemon centers are free. Yeah, fair enough. Need one of these. Stack of those. Perhaps it was actually a shaman thing and they didn't know. Yeah, let's say it sounds a lot closer to shaman. It has at least has like a flower related to it, and also it's related to just blooming nature. But shaman is not in this ROM, Hank, so we'll not be seeing that. Looks like a Pichu is inside the Pokeball, but something strange about it. Hey, sorry, I've been lost in thought lately. I came across this abandoned Pichu and brought it home in the Pokeball, but something strange about it, you see. Pichu is stronger than usual. In fact, it's a little too strong for my husband and I. I'll tell you what, if you show me you can raise a Pichu by showing me a Pikachu in your party, then this Pichu can join you on your adventure. I'm not sure having a Pikachu is playing rank, but I mean... Sure, I want to see a Pikachu. I have one. Find the disgusting rat throws cheese at people. There you go. Pikachu is adorable and happy. Alright, you're convinced. Alright, give me the powerful rat. Where did you go? Minnie is who we fought before. Here we are. Spiky-eared Pichu. They got the specialty Pichu. Okay. Boost to physical attack, which is terrible, but alright. Relic Song. They do sleep. Oh, yeah, wow, you are... What is this cracked out lineup? I don't think I checked their moves before. Yeah, Thunderclap is the special move for Raging Thunder. The Dragon Raikou. Yeah, that's its funny move. It's special electric Sucker Punch. Ancient Power Discharge or self-explanatory. Relic Song is the special move of Meloda, who is from a Gen 5 event, which alternates between psychic and psychic fighting. Yeah, I don't know about its stat spread being all that fantastic, but yeah, it's a fun move pool. Although, wasn't the thing about Spiky-eared Pichu that it was male? Well, not that it really matters. Give her your light ball and surf's up, yeah. Who does it learn? It'd be funny if it does actually learn surf. It might just be a Pikachu thing. Reversal bind, present, encore, charge, fake out, Thunder Punch, Tickle, Flail, Lucky Chance, Arming Voice. So many egg move. Thunder Shock. Rain Dance, Reflect. Oh. Yeah, it just stops learning moves at 18. Sure. Nasty Plot's a good move for it. Oh, yeah, it does learn Surf. Although Light Ball, I think specifically just boosts physical attack for Volt Tackle. Makes it sub-ideal in that sense. Yeah, I know. I assume Pikachu just learns it as well. I mean, makes sense. They're not gonna... If you're gonna do ROM Hank, you may as well just let Pikachu have access to Surf, you know? I know it gives you... Equipping it basically makes it so whatever Pikachu you hatch has Volt Tackle. I remember that. When the item is held by holder, it doubles the attack and special attack of Pikachu. Okay. We are both correct. But it's specifically only Pikachu. Alright. Yeah, you need it to... I think it's how you teach, like, a... Let's say you breed, like, a Pichu that has Volt Tackle. Which is... a fine... Basically just electric double edge. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen through here. Rabombi. Give you a quick ball. You are fucking fairy type. I did like an I think it was like Pokemon Snap or something. They did a bit with a Rabombi hiding inside of a Expequin, which was a good touch because it's a Rabombi isn't a bee, it's like a bee fly or whatever they're called. So it like pretends to be a bee and hides in the honeycomb. Yeah, that's a good bit of little detail. I like that. It's from Cutie Fly. Yeah, we have I think a type of them around here as well. We also get a lot of, like, carpenter bees. We also get mud wasps around here, and yellow jackets. We get all of the fun, nasty things, too. I'll call you Faker. You're the fake bee. Do I have Pachirisu? I've not even seen a Pachirisu. the mud wasps are a pain in the ass, because they get, like, they just go everywhere. They also like to nest under the stoop around the house. Go to... Those are old and a little bumpy. Maybe I should be riding on Cyclozar instead. Some of those Pokeballs on your belt. You must be a trainer. If you catch a Cyclozar, show me the Pokedex data. Sure. Have I done that yet? I have not caught a Cyclozar yet. Alright. I should change you over. You already have to 5 boxes, and we've done a handful of donations already. Lots of dudes to catch. Alright, let's swap Zagok out for now. But surely life's coming back to Port Pillow. A lot of folks still scared of Team Chimera, though. Yeah, fair enough. The Scorpius, which we've already caught before. Oh, we can go pick a fight for running, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. Oh, sleigh coming through. South of here is Nick's Trails. Which wind their way down. I've been at this for 3.5 hours. Sorry, strained brain there. Wind their way down to Arios' hideout. Are you sure you're ready for that challenge? I think so. Better be ready to back up those words. I challenge you to a battle. Sure. Alright, let's go for it. Ah. I think you may have some problems here. That flamethrower is dangerous, but strength is more so. Polytoad, yeah, that I'm a bit more scared of. Yeah, let's go for Onion. Oh yeah, I need to swap Onion back into having Thunder Punch. Need that surprise bird coverage. I do enjoy the rival tracks in this. They are good. Dragonair, I have obvious answer for that. Someone else would disintegrate it with a moonbeam. Or actually, are you flying type? You're water type in this. Sometimes they just make the whole line dragon flying for whatever reason. And Moonblast is just gonna do you in because you're for some reason also dark. And Fairy type continues to be insane coverage. I mean, I know what you're going to do, so... You did it last time, so... I'll return in kind. You may be graced with Mega Splib. You're the strongest trainer I've met so far. You're ready. Think so? Pearl. Pretty much level 50. Speechless. Totally ready to kick Team Chimera's butts. Oh, well, I've got you here. I should tell you about our plans. When flying around Ilios region, it turns out the gym leaders are working on a plan to take down Team Chimera 2. A few of the gym leaders you challenged are gathering to destroy Team Chimera. Only problem is time. Told me to send you forward without them. Can't afford to wait any longer. I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone in this. Alright? Head out and gather more gym leaders for the cause. Alright. I will leave you to that, and then I'm gonna do this real quick. Anyway, I'm gonna go stop by where gym leader is. I'd like to relearn move. Nope, wrong. Love to be an idiot sometimes. I need that Thunder Punch. Alright. Onion continues to have emergency coverage. Let's swap you out now. Let's have the actual proper team here. Alright. We're probably just going to be able to get to the next town before we need to ramp up. Stop right there. No Team Chimera grunts getting past me. Alright, yeah, the cops continue to be facile idiots. Officer Harry, you say? I need to get back to my Disco Elysium run at some point. I started it forever ago. Yeah, I did a run. I started a run of Shivers. I want to do like a heavy Shivers run. Like, Shivers is a really interesting... is probably the most interesting of the, skills. Just because of that, it's one weird quirk. Oh no, that is bad for Ferris. You should stop being on fire. Gallade? Yeah, Gallade would be bad for you. You know who Gallade is bad against? Blib. Ooh, that is not the most graceful sprite. Since it's already damaged, the blast should do the trick. And cops continue to be terrible. I don't really adjust your stats at all for big stuff here. You have way too much special attack. What are you doing with all that? You don't need all that speed point. I'm going to compensate your special a little bit. Well, you know what now? Yeah, just pump that to help. Should actually do this and like kind of fix up your guys' stats a little bit here. Alright, I'm gonna switch out that Clanger Assault to the HP over the stats. Maybe like raw bulk instead. I'll leave the speed alone. Pretty sure I just made you, yeah, literally don't want anything else. You should just like attack and speed at this point. Alright, and then Onion. You also just want speed and attack. You guys are a little better optimized now. I was like, I need to just do this at some point. Perform Disintegrate. You need someone. That's kind of the one problem with running with Aggron, is like you can't really use it as a forward hitter because it in travel because it's just so slow. Can't take Buddy around much too many places. Alright. Be a plan. Yeah, you shouldn't start forest fires for no reason. It's not a great idea. Oh, yeah, I can just sludge bomb you. Yeah, this is why I kept this instead of Uproar. It's so much better coverage. You are the regular one. Alright. Yep. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I wanted to hit you with the Will-O-Wisp first. I think I'm, yeah, noticing a problem. You might notice something that's going on with Bravery right here in the sprite. Bonus points if you can notice it before I knock it out. There's a tiny little spot that they didn't touch up. Yeah, that just confirmed it. So right under the head, between the head and the feet, because that's like a closed circle, they never added the transparency to the white spot there. Is that regular or... yeah, it's frozen. Okay. Then I can Iron Head you. There's a handful of Pokemon sprites in this game that are just like that. Greninja is a big one because it has like 2 spots that are like that. I didn't know if that got touched up in between, you know, the 1.1 and the 2.0. Kinda like I thought Earthquake was fixed, but I guess not. I think maybe a handful of them got fixed, because I haven't really seen any of them up front since. And there was a pretty decent number of them. Surprisingly pink Abomasnow. Yeah, we don't need to get destroyed on our way in here. Yeah, I think so. We're working on it. Alright. Double electric. Moonblast is stronger, so we'll go for that. Yeah, I think I saw a transparency issue on Raichu as well. It's hard to check in the decks because it's like the same white. You can check in the menu, in the like actual like Pokemon, in like the actual like party menu. You can't check it here. I mean, that's fine, you just keep doing Quiver Dance. That's perfectly fine to me. Yeah, that's Palmo, who is the, or Palmot, who is the final form of Palmy. The punchiest of Pikachus. Reloom. It's Punch Yoshi. The Punch Yoshi has arrived. Yeah. Always enjoy me breathing. Alright, there we go. We have acquired a Punch Yoshi. A Yoshi that punches. Use general tactical rules, as, you know, Yoshi usually uses their feet. Can Max survive? Berserker, you say? See if we get lucky. Yeah, there we go. Just stabby Persian. Show raiding by seafaring people along with their berserker. Not mean to do that. Alright, welcome to the collection Gormfield. I was thinking about just naming it Persian, but like, yeah, let's keep doing the Garfield thing. That's fine. Alright, Mawile. Mawile is scary and hard to switch into. So let's start with a Will-O-Wisp. Good ground type coverage I really need. That Earthquake would be, like, life-changing right now. Earthquake should do fine. No, it's bulked up though, so. It's fine. Don't have much damage anyway. Quick break should finish it. Alright, come on, Zagok, you can do it. I believe in you. Claydol? Nah, you'll be fine. Between the bug type and the steel and the liquidation. That kind of just made both of us weaker. And also Sandstorm is still in Zakok's advantage. That only boosts your special defense if you're a rock, ground, or steel type. It does not boost your defense. Whereas hail boosts defense on steel types. How I caught a Lorantis? Yeah. No, I have not. So we've seen Fomantis before, which is the little, it's the plant Pokemon that looks like a mantis, but it's pretending to be one. And Lorantis is the evolution of that. I believe it is Friendship plus Sun? But it is neat because it has access to, the ability... yeah, it has access to the, skill... Ooh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, wait, maybe. That's close enough to fire Ultra Balls out. Yeah, so it gains access to his signature move, which is Solar Blade. And Solar Blade is literally just Solar Beam, but physical. So, it's a cool move. I mean, it's got like the cherry blossom sound, so it requires a lot of effort to maintain Lorantis' vivid coloring. But some collectors enjoy this work and treat it as their hobby. Okay. I mean... got the pink petal, though. So there we go. Alright, I think we're just gonna end up wrapping it up here. Alright, let's try and catch this Dusclops, and then I'm gonna knock this off for the night. Yeah! There we go. Got a hole in its back that will eat your soul if you look into it. You can't confirm the theory because the hole eats your soul. Your hole. Alright. Save, and I'm gonna knock this off. Yeah, I caught over 40 Pokemon today, so yeah, I think we're making good progress on things. Alright, so that's enough out of me. I'm gonna knock this off here for tonight. So yeah, hope you enjoyed some more Pokemons. I'm glad to be back at this and looking forward to more of it. Stream may or may not happen on Friday. I'm going to be very busy on Friday and into Saturday. Fingers crossed the weather holds for that particular affair. So we'll see if I have the energy to stream on and time to stream on a Friday night. But either way, again, if I don't stream on Friday, then I'll stream on Sunday. If I don't stream on if I stream on Friday, I might not on Sunday. It's a situational thing. But either way, hopefully I'll see you guys for the next time we get around to Digimon soon. And then more of this. So, good night. Catch you later. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed your Pride Month. June is still in town, so we still got a day left. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed Pride Month, and I'm still racking my brain on charity stream, and I need to figure that the fuck out.